Young ladies and gentlemen, greetings from your respective positions. Once again, you are welcome here on the Tribune of Awakening, Consciousness. It is always the headline of international news. It is the headline. What happened in the United States of America is that Donald Trump and his vice president, J.D. Vance, have put pressure on Zelensky. That is to say, it is just unimaginable. Yes, it is unimaginable. This is where you will understand that the world we live in is ruled by the strongest. There is really no coherence or logic in everything that is happening. We are in a world of the law of the strongest. It should be specified. I don't like the look of the Zelenskys. Because when I remember what they did in Tienzawatin, when we Africans remember what they did in Tienzawatine, we are simply proud. Towards the end of July 2024, several African soldiers from the Malian land were sent to eternal rest by the Anosi Tarotiro. And afterwards, he came out to declare that he is proud to have succeeded in pulling off this coup in Tezawatin. And then it was his ambassador in Senegal who came out to say, it's very good. We will continue to multiply our efforts. We will soon send more again. Eternal rest. I don't like his face. But we are describing things as they unfold. We are in a world where it's the law of the strongest. In reality, what happened in the Oval Office was prepared. And today you have two camps. Those who support Zelensky because he must be supported, because Ukraine must not lack support in the minds of Europeans. But Donald Trump, he was ready for a real show. Because when he finished his show, he said, yes, I think it's going to make good TV. Yes, he was ready for that. So, support emerged everywhere. We have support that came from, how shall we say, Europe. Among these supporters, we have seen some, we will see others. But still, on the European continent, we have Viktor Orban. From Hungary, the same Viktor Orban, who always has an opposing idea, a contrary idea to what others think. As we call the others, the NATO members, the Europeans. He is completely aligned with Vladimir Putin's idea. He is completely aligned with Vladimir Putin's idea. So his reaction is very sharp. We will see his reaction shortly. But what must already be said is that all over, people are supporting him as if he had suffered a great loss. So, we have the president of the European Commission, who also spoke out. She simply says, stay strong, addressing Zelensky. She says this, your dignity honors the bravery of the Ukrainian people. Stay strong, stay courageous, stay fearless. You will never be alone, dear president. That is the president of the European Commission, I believe. It's von der Leyen. Yes, that's it, Ursula, us von der Leyen. Help your dignity in the north, the bravery of the Ukrainian people. Stay strong, stay courageous, stay fearless. You will never be alone, dear president. That means the separation. The gap is now visible between Europe and the United States of America. This alliance is now broken. That's what it means. If America rejects Zelensky, Europe welcomes him with open arms. Let's go see. Who else? Now let's see the reaction of Mr. Viktor Orban. I ask you to share this video conference. Share it as much as possible in all possible groups. Yes. Viktor Orban from Hungary. He says this. He says, strong people create peace. Weak people create war. That's the summary of what he says. Strong people create peace, weak people create war. Here is what he declared. He noted on X that the American president had courageously defended peace today. She supports him. Donald Trump, he says that Donald Trump courageously defended peace. So that means there are now two camps. Donald Trump, he says he is ready for peace. He wants to force Ukraine to go to peace. But these are the conditions that Ukraine does not accept. In normal times, let's be honest, they still have to sit down, negotiate, and so on. But Donald Trump wants to impose, let's be honest. And that's what Zelensky does not want. And that's the crux of the problem. I don't know if you understand. So here is what he said. He says, even if it was difficult for some to digest, President Trump courageously defended peace. So the opinion of the Hungarian Prime Minister was endorsed by Elon Musk, who wrote in the comments 100%. I tell you, it has become a ping pong game. Yes. So in the end, what becomes of Ukraine, since we have in front of us Europe, which has nothing, which has no financial means, even Europe, which relies on the United States of America. But Donald Trump, who doesn't even want to hear about Vladimir Zelensky, he doesn't want to. And everyone in Donald Trump's team, there's no one to tell Donald Trump to stop. On the contrary, when Donald Trump steps in here, the others come to surpass him. They are more committed than the American president. Here's the problem. But Zelensky is having difficulties because after this altercation, Zelensky, there's a risk he might be ousted from the head of the Ukrainian state. First, Donald Trump will start. He had said, Donald Trump had said that Volodymyr Zelensky didn't even have 4% approval from his population. He's an illegitimate president. And the way he treated him today, he didn't treat him like a president. He treated him like a puppet at the head of the Ukrainian state who is being sent to rest. Eternal, obviously thousands of Ukrainian lives, but who is not aware of it at all. So Zelensky, who is in an illegitimate mandate, it remains to be seen what decisions America will make in the coming hours. Because Donald Trump doesn't like to play with things of this kind. And so, ladies and gentlemen, here is the headline of the news. So Russia has reacted. We will see Russia's reaction shortly. We will analyze it together. Thank you for staying connected. Thank you for sharing the video conference as much as possible. I will be back with you shortly. This was the voice of your one and only Samurai.